Hey everyone, Tony George, Doc Sports coming to you on a Monday update. We're going to give you a couple of free picks today. Yes, I'm still coming to you from an empty home in Kansas City. We're the moving broker, and then I'm going to tell you their name, Move On Movers from Las Vegas. Nobody knows where my stuff is at, and it's been 3 weeks. Yeah, I got a lawyer, and I'm going scorched earth on everybody. Man. Okay. Speaking of scorched earth, I'm going to have just a little tiny rant. We get done with these picks to give you a quick weekend recap. Say that fast 3 times. First of all, Colorado at Cincinnati. Now, we have a run line system that we've been using this year. For the most part, about 75% of our picks are run lines. And what I like to do, every now and then we'll take a long favorite like Cincinnati is today at minus 190. But most of all, probably mid to range short faves. And we have the system that kicks out probability rates of teams winning by multiple runs, even though they're short favorites. This one here isn't a huge stretch. Cincinnati has beaten Colorado 8 out of 10 times dating back to 2022. 7 of those wins were by 2 runs or more. And the last 3-game series they had about a month ago, in Colorado, Cincinnati won by multiple runs in each and every game. I'm going to play the Reds with Abbott on the hill, who's got a 1.80 ERA his last 5 starts, 4-1. You catch a Colorado on the road, horrible road team. Give me Cincinnati on the run line minus the, we took the minus 190 and we converted that into plus 110. Also today, just for craps and giggles, since we're just taking a piss over a fence post, talking about baseball and kind of who we like today, I would not be a bit surprised to see that Rangers and Angels game go under 8.5. We just have one pick today in Major League Baseball, and that is the early game between the Mets and the Pirates on a total. Goes to 12:30 today. Scorched earth rant? Not really. If you are going to bet baseball, and then you're going to go on Twitter and try and malign me, think again. I am on a record-setting pace in Major League Baseball this year. Not bragging. It can go south tomorrow. It can turn to dog crap like my WNBA this year, like that. Everybody knows how it works. Apparently, this one individual did, who I blocked on Twitter, who put out 19 different tweets during the Seattle Mariners game yesterday, which we had a 7-unit pick on, who blew a 3-run lead and left 30 runners stranded. It happens. We also had a 4-unit play on the Marlins run line at plus 145, which covered. You had a minus $120 day. You had a plus $700 day on Saturday. You have a plus $11,140 season year to date for a $100 player. I'm a $500 player and I'm betting these games. How do you think I'm doing? And you're bitching? Educate yourself. System betting like we have has ebbs and flows to it. You know, and you're going to have crazy things happen in Major League Baseball games like yesterday. You're going to have bad beats, you know, but we have other plays on our cards that more or less subsidize a bad beat because we're winning more than we're losing. You got to trust the system. What is this, amateur hour? What are you, $25 players sitting around with a pair of gym shorts on, eating Hot Pockets in your mom's basement? You know, being a keyboard warrior, you're not a gambler, you're an amateur. You know, we have checks and balances in our system to where we don't stretch our clients out too hard at all. You have to take chances in gambling. High risk, high reward. We try and take the high risk out of it, make it a low to medium risk, and still try and make you some money, which we're doing, proven to doing. This is a record-setting year. Record-setting year on numerous levels. Last 60 days have been record-setting over at Doc's, over their 50-year in the business, according to the owner who gave me an email this morning. I'm just saying, if you're complaining about that type of season, then you are uneducated and you need to quit betting sports. Period. Rant now over. We all still friends? Over the weekend, we hit a top pick on the PGA Tour yesterday. Nice payout, 6-unit top play there. We've been on a nice roll in the PGA. We'll be skipping the Scottish Open this week in lieu of taking top 10s and top 20s in the British Open, or what they call the Open Championship at Royal Troon, coming up in 2 weeks. I never take picks in the Scottish Open. It's a mix of PGA Tour stars who qualified for the Open Championship and a bunch of DP World Player guys, and we got some live guys in there as well. It's a veritable potpourri, a mixed bag of players. The weather is always a factor over there, but it is good prelude for the British Open or the Open Championship. I'm old school. I'm going to call it the British Open. I'm going to slip up and call them the Redskins. I'm going to slip up and say Oakland Raiders. I'm going to slip up and say San Diego Chargers every now and then. I've been doing this 32 years. Sometimes my brain is still in old school mode. Nonetheless, we'll watch and see how these players handle a link-style course on a different side of the globe in weather conditions versus playing somewhere in Florida. And so we like to observe and watch and see what's going on in the Scottish Open and then utilize that for top 10 and top 20 picks only. No head-to-heads. Head-to-heads will be free for you on Twitter next week. At TGeorgeSports, follow me. But we're going to be doing top 10s and top 20s, and those will be out next Wednesday. We've done that 4 times this year, and every card is cashed. Boom. Okay? Why are they running NASCAR races in Chicago to begin with on the street? Why are they running NASCAR races, road courses, on a street where it rains two years in a row? And 2 years in a row, while on a roll in NASCAR, I had the race leader who won stages in the race, and he wrecks out because of the weather conditions, amongst other things. Be the last time I take a race in Chicago. Rare loss in NASCAR. Just a 4-unit pick, but nonetheless, we had Chris Bell, and he wiped out after being a major contender. Boy, that stinks. We'll be back up tomorrow. Again, we have a early Major League Baseball totals play in that early game today, and we have a player prop 2-pack in Major League Baseball for you here on Monday. Have a great day.